This is the board game with spin wheel that someone is trying to do, and they're having some problems with it. And I'll show you the problem they have. If I try to test it, I press the start button, it spins. I press the stop button and it stops, but I can't move the player, and I should be able to move one of these players. So that's the first problem they have. So let's go and look at the main timeline. Frame 1 of the action script. There's 2 lines here. You don't really need these 2 in here, but there's no problem having them. That's all right. This one here, this is the code that moves the man. This is all right. Frame 2, there's a problem right now. Down the bottom here, when the stop button is pushed, he's using that to stop the wheel. And that shouldn't be so. So put 2 forward slashes there. Now, all the code now for timeline on scene 1, all this code is good. I put it all in my program, and because my program and this one are exactly the same, all this code works. The problem is in the spin wheel itself. So let's open the spin wheel. Well, let's just test this first before we do that. If I test it now, it has different symptoms. I can spin the wheel, but I can't stop the wheel. It won't stop. Okay? And the stopping of the wheel is done inside the wheel movie clip. So open the library, open the wheel clip. There it is. There's the timeline. The problem is in these action scripts right here. There's something wrong with them. If I take one at a time and put them in my program, they will work. It doesn't matter how I do it, but once I get them all in, it will not work. So there's something wrong with those frames. Therefore, we can't use them. We got to redo those frames. So right-click on action layer, copy the layer. Right-click, paste the layer. So now I have 2 actions layers. This top one I'm going to call temp, T-E-M-P, and this is the one we're going to use. So the first thing we want to do is from here to here on this action layer is right-click and remove them. Don't clear them, remove them all together, and you can see that this dropped back like this. Okay, now click here, right-click, insert keyframe, and do this, insert keyframe. Keep doing it until you line up. Right-click, insert keyframe, insert keyframe, again, keep doing this, and one more. Now, you're going to use the code up here, so let's click on this temp layer. Open it up. You're going to use this code. Do not copy and paste. You have to retype it. There's some problem with these frames, and if you just copy and paste, you're going to have the same problem. So do not copy and paste. You have to rewrite it. So select this layer, select the action code panel, and type the code. All right? Do the same here. Select that one. Look up here. There's the code you want to use. Do not copy and paste. I got to keep saying that. Come here, open the action panel, type that code. So you're going to type all that new code in for those frames. Now I need to have, you may not need to, but right here, click here, convert to blank keyframe, and this has to come up to here. So click here, right to the end, and then click and drag that over and this should be clicked here. These three, 1, 2, 3, and just move them to the right. Oops, there. Clear that frame. Clear that frame. Remove that frame. It should look like exactly like that when you're finished. That one's got to go there. And if I do this, you have to play around until you get to what you want. Remove that frame. Remove that frame. So I have to play around with this. I'm not exactly sure how you've done yours. It should look like this. That's why we put this temp up here, so we can get what we want. There. So you play around so that looks exactly like that temp layer. See that? Exactly the same. And then we can delete this temp layer. And now we have all new code here. And I have all new code in here. All brand new typed code. So let's test it. Control, test movie, test. Wheel spins. The wheel slows down. Stops, and I can move. Wheel spins, wheel stops, slows down, and I can move this guy. Hope this works for you.